Hi everyone, welcome back to The Scotters, where life never slows down and the to-do list has its own to-do list. We had to hit pause on some of our building projects lately, all thanks to a certain very important and very stubborn turbine that decided it wanted some extra attention. But after a bit of head-scratching, elbow grease and maybe a few muttered words we won't repeat here, it's finally up and running. Now, with the turbine spinning, powering us forward, we're ready to take on the next challenge. And trust us, there's always a next one around here. Anyway, let's dive in. And if you do like our videos, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave us a comment. Steady.
You stand down there in that and help Mummy slide it along. You just need to slide it back towards me. That's it. You go the other side of Mummy. Stand down there on the floor. That's it. And slide it. Help Mummy slide it along until it hits that back wall. That's it.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Good muscles.
Perfect. Thank you.
Right, another week and we are feeling good. We have electricity coming out of our ears,
We do.
which is amazing.
Which is giving us the power to drill, which we didn't have before.
Exactly, it's actually super cool. So we have full throttle into the house again. Yay!
There's no roof.
There's no roof.
Thanks, baby.
Right, so Badger's put this kind of fake floor in. Not fake floor. It's very real.
I'm actually levitating. These aren't real.
It's a figure of your imagination. What's it called? Temporary floor.
Yeah.
OSB floor, just so we can walk around.
Just made it easier to do this bit.
Yeah. But it means that we can actually look out of these windows, which is the first time ever.
How old must that window be?
I don't know, but it's not very clear.
Let me just give it a bit of a clean. Here, look.
I don't think it's...
Will it work? Oh, it's a bit
hello.
better.
I just feel like it's going to shatter.
That's my window cleaning days. Can't get to the outside. It literally is just a sheet of glass that's been cemented into the wall.
Look at that view though, it's amazing.
So this is going to be Betsy's jungle view.
Yeah, Betsy's jungle view. And then if we go through, Tracy's helping us, go through this window, which actually I love. I would like to keep the shutter, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. We'll just take it off and rehang it on the inside, I think,
Yeah.
instead of a curtain.
And go through here, and the grapevine has completely taken over. But if we move it. tool you found. That's looking great. Well done.
Start of another floor.
Very exciting.
So we've managed to keep the height and compromises so that we're above each window. But obviously, this window is ever so slightly higher than all the rest in here, which there's not a lot we can do about. But I'm just thinking it's so close to the top that actually if we build that down a tiny bit, or have just have a timber in there or something underneath, then when the ceiling comes in and meets the window, I don't think you'll really notice it's so close. You're not
Just
going
a
to
bit of a smaller window.
Yeah, well, once you've got the frame on anyway, it probably is not a lot. Or we could do something funky, but it always looks a bit strange when you try and like make a ceiling go up to meet a window. It looks a bit strange.
Yeah.
So I think we'll bring the window down a tiny bit, fill it above the top, and then just run the ceiling into the frame. So that one should be all right. The rest of them, they'll all be above, so it's okay.
Yeah, that one's got a good
Yeah.
area above it, doesn't it?
Yeah. But that's sort of semi-secured now, so we can start marking up for the joist. Going across there. And then I need to put one on the other side of that main beam and bolt them together. And then that can do that one going that way.
Perfect.
Which, looking from here, hopefully, not that anything is level, but it should be above our doorway.
Let's have a look.
So it should be above the doorway through there.
Looks like it will be level.
It's going to be close, isn't it? I need a drink. I'm hot. It's a bit cloudy, but it's so muggy.
Come on.
So Trixie, what's the plan?
We're gonna get some oregano.
We are, aren't we? Because it's ready, the wild oregano.
Yeah.
Should we go have a look?
And we're gonna hang it up in our barn like we did last week.
Last year we did, didn't we, to dry it?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go have a look.
And it smelled really nice.
It did, didn't it? Good job. So, there's a little someone in the basket. Would you like to introduce everyone to the little person in the basket?
Our friends from our school found a stray cat and she had babies and we got one.
Do you want to show everyone who it is?
Her name's Jam.
Her name's Jan Jan, and we've actually had her for quite a while now.
Yeah.
And then I keep forgetting to put her on the video. So she's probably 3 months old now, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, put her down. She's very sweet, isn't she?
Yeah. But she's very sassy.
She's very sassy, yeah. She's a bit scratchy, isn't she?
Yeah.
But her mummy is a very good mouse catcher, so we're hoping she's going to be good at catching mice.
I'm gonna get my iron on.
Okay.
Oh, they're tangled up together. They're all tangled up together. With the grass.
Jam jam. Jam jam.
Mummy, I got one without the flower. Done?
Those ones are done. Awesome. Should we go find some more?
Because when they don't have any white, when they don't have when they're open, they have to be open, and these aren't open yet.
That's right. Perfect. Right, should we go find some more?
Yeah.
So the other day you were counting the animals. How many animals have we got now?
10.
2 dogs,
2,
2 cats,
3, 4,
and 4 pigs.
pigs,
So that's 8. And then 2
rabbits.
rabbits.
That makes 10.
That's 10. And soon we're going to get, what are we going to get in the next few weeks? Finally.
Chickens.
Chickens. We just need to finish their house, don't we?
Yeah. My hands are like oregano.
Today. Trixie's seen a good patch, but it's pretty hard to get to, isn't it? It's like a jungle. Come on, explorer.
Those ferns are like trees.
They're massive, aren't they?
Look, we went all through that.
We did. So slowly but surely, we are learning more and more about the plants that we've got on our land. So when we first got here, oregano was the first one that we recognised, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For foraging. But it's something that I really want to kind of explore more, is a bit more foraging. And yeah, mushrooms I'm not confident with because I think you can get very ill from if you're not picking the right ones. I know we do get some shaggy parasols here, which are delicious, but still I haven't been brave enough to cook them up yet. Have you found the oregano? Well done. But yeah, foraging is something I absolutely love and I find so interesting. So yeah, it's one of those things that's on my list to educate myself a bit more about.
It's cut down.
Oh, a dead tree.
Look, the oregano's there.
Oh, perfect. Get snipping. But when we're foraging, so Trixie, when we're taking things from nature, what's the one rule?
We can't pick poisonous plants and we can't pick somebody's flowers.
That's absolutely. And another one is we can't take all the oregano because then it won't grow back.
Yeah.
So we just take a bit.
So is it just that?
We're going to take a bit more because there's quite a lot there. Careful with those scissors, Pumpkin.
Yeah. 3 is the bay leaves.
Bay leaf tree. Well done. Trixie honestly is amazing at identifying plants and trees, aren't you?
Yeah.
Does it smell nice?
There we go.
Perfect.
Bay leaves.
Good job.
From the acorn trees, when they drop the acorns, they have this little shell.
Hmm.
And they look like this, and they look like, I call them fairy hats.
Let's see. Oh yeah, they are the little fairy hats, aren't they?
Yeah.
We should go put it on the fairy house as a present.
Yeah. Like that.
Tiny little hat.
We're going to cook it with it.
Well, first we have
We
to
have to hang up it.
dry it first, don't we? There we go. I think that was a successful foraging haul. Oregano and bay. It smells amazing. Oh, little piggy cool down. They're loving it. They're so hairy, but it must be so hot.
We need to get some bolts in this side. Obviously this massive beam is going to carry the weight, and we're going to put long bolts all the way, rebar all the way through, not rebar, threaded bar all the way through, so to hold the two either side bolted to the main beam in the middle, which is resting on the outside walls. Whereas this end needs to be bolted to the wall. But I think I'm also going to do the same as I did downstairs and put some legs on the corners. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, put some legs on the corners to put the weight onto that section, which then goes onto the floor downstairs.
Yeah.
But I'll get these, make sure they're out the way of the joists and bolted in, and then we can start filling the joists in. Then we can level it across to that side and put one on the other side of that beam and bolt those together, and go around the outside and do it again, and do it again, do it again, do it again, until we've got a floor to stand on.
And then do the roof.
and then
Yeah,
do
because
the
we
roof.
had lots of, there was quite a few questions. Why are you doing the floors before the roof? Which is a very valid point, but maybe people have missed that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's a valid point. I mean, generally, even when you build an extension, you would put the floors in as you go up, so it gives you something to stand on,
Yeah.
basically. Standing on that roof, which is a bit rotten, it's a long way from there to there.
Down to
And I
Wilfred's
really
room.
was just like, you know what, there's no point in that.
No.
It's summer, the floor's not going to get wet, so if we put these in first, then I can stand up there and actually I can build the roof from the inside out. And because nothing is square and straight, each one will have to bird's mouth and cut differently.
Yeah.
So at least I don't have to go down the ladder, cut it on the floor, come up again, remeasure it, go down and up and down. I can
Yeah,
just
it
be
should
stood
save a
inside
lot
going
of
bop, bop,
work.
bop. Yeah,
And
it's
we've got
gonna
the
save a lot.
V-luxes to go in, which are a bit more intricate, aren't they? So just gives you that kind of...
Yeah, and when we put the V-luxes in there, I had to build something to stand on
Hmm.
because you have to lift the window through and all the rest of it. So this will make things 10 times easier.
And quicker.
And quicker, yes, which is the idea. But yeah, I'm just going to bolt these to the wall and then we'll be ready to fill it in.
Awesome.
But yeah, and also stairs.
Oh, stairs,
People
yes.
talking
Lots
about
of
stairs
people
being at
saying
the
about
back.
stairs.
And yes, we do agree.
It's
that-
hard to... Wait, if I turn around, if you go that end.
I'll go this end. You can't see the stair hole at the moment.
It's down there.
The stair hole is at the back here. And a lot of people said, well, why didn't you put it at the front? And then you could give this room some more space here. Which is true. But,
And we did go back and forth talking about it for ages, didn't we?
yeah, we did. But this crossbeam, the big one here, isn't in line with the wall where the room starts. So we would have to start the stairs just under, it's about 800 millimetres further forward. So the stairwell would be here, which means you'd only get just over a metre squared extra by the time you've got the stairwell in. And the other thing is the stairwell would finish somewhere out here to allow us to go up and down into Wilfred's room. And our bed is going to go up against the wall at that end, at the top. So it would mean the person who sleeps on this side, when they got out of bed, would be faced with this gigantic hole where the stairwell is. Whereas, yes, if we have a small, as we can manage, corridor down here, this hole will be at the back, which means we won't ever have to walk past it. It'll
Yeah.
just be, we'd be going there to go down the stairs.
Also, I think it would make our room a bit like easier to use.
Yeah, because instead of having a hole in the middle of the room, you would come up and then you'd have the bed at the end and then closed storage either side. I think it would be a lot easier. Plus, there is no light in this section of the house unless we put a Velux window in, but that's going to be part of our bedroom, so then we'd have to make a tunnel. It's all a bit too much. But we do have this window. So the idea is that the corridor...
It's completely overgrown with grapes at the moment.
Yes. We'll sort the grapes up.
Yeah.
But the idea is that the narrow corridor along here will have this window letting light in, which will allow a little bit of light through this section of the house.
Yeah.
So there are pros and cons to it. I get it that Betsy's room loses a little bit, but also I don't really want a hole at
In
the end
our
of the
room.
bed that everything's just going to fall down. Hopefully, well, you know what I mean. Like
No, I know what you mean.
you take your socks off and chuck them, and then they go, oh right, that's in downstairs landing now. So yeah, although we do lose a little bit, I think it's a better I think it works better. that way.
Definitely, I agree.
So yeah, that is the reason why the stairs.
But again, a very valid point everyone made.
Yes, yeah, very valid.
So what were you doing there? Looked really solid.
Yeah, I was just testing because I want to put one on the other side and then bolt them to it.
Yeah.
And my handheld drill was never ever going to put a hole through there. But the bigger drill did, but it was still a struggle. It's absolutely like concrete in the middle of it.
Amazing.
Which is good news. Till a bee builds a house in the next few days. Yeah, it's absolutely solid.
So what are you making here?
The stairwell.
Nice.
That's right. Some screws.
Look at that. If you don't stand directly under it, where you can see the gaps, almost looks like a ceiling and a floor. Looks like a real house.
It's a real house.
It's looking amazing. So this part here on this side is also going to have the floor. So our bedroom will be the whole top floor here, and then this floor will be split into two for the girls. It's looking incredible though. Right, so there we go. All the joists are up on this side of the room,
Alright.
which are looking awesome. And the little gap for
That's
the
the stairs.
stairwell,
Yep, now we've got the fun job of putting all these up.
which I'm awful at.
and up the ladder we go to the new floor.
This is incredible. I thought last week, no, it wasn't last week, was it? Like 2 weeks ago that the floor below us was a big deal, but this feels like a massive deal. This is our bedroom.
I know, and it's actually way more spacious than I thought. Let me zoom out so you can see the full
stand and be able to dance.
dance floor.
Dance floor. Yeah, amazing. You have worked so hard this week and it is incredible. The views out of this window are insane.
Yeah.
What's going to be this window?
I was going to say, there's no window there yet.
There's no roof on it yet. But yeah, I'll show you the views and yeah, it just feels like a huge deal. So next week we're going to build the other side of it.
Yep.
And who knows what's going to happen. It's just so exciting.
So exciting.
But that's all we've got time for this week. So please don't forget to like, subscribe and leave us a comment. We'll see you next week.
Tell all your mates.
Tell all your mates.
Ciao.
Ciao.
We'll just finish on the level bubble.